Like Tirico, Greg Olson on hand, Zane Gonzalez to get things started. And off we go from Ford Field. In the world, when they play the same 50 hot, they like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. Behind it, y'all can show, tell y'all loco. We been playing it to put the rap game in the choke. I'm full focus, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now, Shorty says she feeling my style. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. They work forward to the 40-yard line. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. A yard, but it will set up a 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Big 20. Set.
Stafford now to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This ain't what you want.
Now it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set. Go 20. 21.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 in a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. They get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Ready.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cole Kmet, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons, nothing.
Kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 65, 19 tight, 19 tight.
In motion right, that's Harrison. Milton. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this curl. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Able to find his man, Kraft. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The problem is a former defensive back. I'm not almost a physical reaction. He's watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, just short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And it'll only take us for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Alert!
Stafford from the gun. That is rejected at the line as we see in hoops on. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set! Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10 from the 32. Stafford throwing again. This is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set! 180! 20 hot!
Working inside the red zone.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Okay, Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense up to the line
10
fast.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
We've set it downs from 37. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Watch the twin.
Milton lost it. The Lions get to it. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They'll run, Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Blue 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
You know, that's so hard from me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is Sutton working the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Set. Red 80.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Lady.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're to the end of one. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
30. You go set. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
From the red zone on 1st. Yes, and at the 5. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Jacobs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Back all 80. 60 back.
Here's Milton. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He rocks that tackler. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Line 7. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with Jacobs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready. 280. And middle.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Ball in by Mooney, left side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
1st and 10 now from the 46. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Blue 60.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed in the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. The defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it. Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Harrison secures this left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
19 target. Let's go. 70 Lions. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers that stay, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now, Milton. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On the double.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get him, get him.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Lady.
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Savon Rebel with the pick. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call it give right up the middle. Well, he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. as they send this one downfield. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shawty, you would not buy to the booth. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Liking 18.
Milton back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Back to 60. Back 18. Pioneer.
Receiver in motion going left. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Connects with the open man downfield. Down to the 10. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to work it to the 20. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready. Moving hot.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Lady!
Trying for it with Stafford. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They send a man in motion. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Pass the rest. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. They're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Milton now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. A pickup of 17, and that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back! 1918! Kennedy Ryan!
Nice play, straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set!
Now Milton to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Hey, I get it.
down
If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Milton now on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Hill. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Going from the pistol, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
10, waiting!
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
38-yard line.
Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gained 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
He was tackled
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5.
Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
32!
Defense showing blitz. Stafford Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Stafford gonna go on fourth. That one's caught by Mooney, and he's taken down at the 30. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's gonna carry on. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Middle. Double right.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Set. 250. Hey, red.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Blue 6, 10.
Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Get it. Craft going. 70 Ranger.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Liking 18. Panther 11.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Working quickly here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Rig alert. 18 Rattler. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits his running back. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow 20! White.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Milton back to throw. Completed to his running back. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stride. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
What you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
60 Eagles, 60, Buffalo 18.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, we got to switch it up, we got to switch it up, we got to switch it up. Dragon 60.
Looking inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead.
kickoff.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Stafford finds him on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down. We've set it down from 37. Handoff here to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
We reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Middle. Ball back. Yellow 20.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
He goes, set. 32. Yellow 80. Ready, hot.
From the red zone now. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
McMahon is there to tack on the point after. And the Lions cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
This way. 60 Maverick. 60 back. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets this one to Harrison. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st down. 38 yards.
They're going to pass it here.
And the Falcons.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, watch the back. Ready. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throw, caught, and a yard away from the end zone.
First down.
From the red zone on first. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead.
Lions 21. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
White.
Stafford now off the play fake. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again! Alontae Taylor has it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Gonzalez connects on the point after, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
63. Lions 21. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
White 7. Check. We're check. Set.
One final shot here. And that's got it left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming in